What's up, my boy? George Perez right here at George Perez Stories. Once again, this podcast is brought to you by GB Extracts. A lot of people are asking, yo, man, where do we get GB Extracts? Follow GB Extracts on Instagram, and that's it. They'll let you know what vendor has it, and from there, you can handle. This podcast is also brought to you by Cakes by Isaac. Yo, Xavier, you remember that cake Isaac did for your cousin's quinceañera?
That shit was dope. The tres leches?
Yeah.
That shit was fire, dude. Smooth.
And it was
moist.
like it was like the first Whole Foods one. It was like almond. It was like a weird tres leches. It was like almond milk.
Yep.
What was the other one?
It was organic fresas.
Oh, yeah.
She got down. She went to the farmer's market.
Yeah.
It was a whole different type of game.
That's not tres leches, bro. That's tres woke leches right there, bro. That sounds good actually, though.
Hey, homie.
Yeah.
So, Cakes by Isaac. Make sure you follow Cakes by Isaac as well. X to the F-A-G. Would it be?
What's up?
Oh,
Damn, we're not gonna let that one go.
No, dog.
It's sticking? It's sticking?
It's sticking just like the hyena you should have stuck.
It might go away then.
Huh? What's up, fool? You ready to kick this shit off? You ready? You ready to let them know who we got?
Yeah, one of my favorites.
Let me get a beat, dog. All the way from Wilmington, California. Martin Moreno is in the building. What's up, my boy?
What's up, George? What's up, Xavier? First of all, thanks for inviting me back.
Homie, it's dude, dog.
It is. It definitely is. And I got it. First of all, congratulations. You fucking stepped up your fucking game here. I remember coming early on with Hooter over here. Like when we first started Yo, I think. We had just started Yoing, and we came and did a podcast over here. And
do you remember who was here?
You were here.
And Sophia Nix was here.
Yeah. Sophia Nix.
Trying to bone Hooter.
Yeah.
Homie. Yeah, that was so fucking like, because you hear all these stories, like fucking, hey, you know what? This is how we get down at George Perez Stories. But I'm trying to just think back to like that time, and I'm like, damn, man, because we hadn't really hung out a lot at that point, right? Like
you didn't know, like you heard probably stories about me, and I heard stories about you. And we kicked it.
We kicked it way early on. But then when we came back for that podcast, my point to all that was, see, I'm feeling good right now because I just started, I went on a train of thought there. But my point to it is that we were chilling on the couch and just fucking, it was a party and a half. It's still a party, but it's now you've got more of a fucking, you stepped it up hardcore. You've grown tremendously. So congratulations.
Thank you, brother. We trying, dog. We got more stickers now, dog.
Oh, you got fucking stickers all day.
The records ain't gonna fall down no more.
Were they falling down?
Yeah, fool, because I'd be get all fucked up and hit the wall and shit, and like,
bro,
people be slamming the door.
You've transformed this fucking spot. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Not
brother.
that it wasn't before, but now it's like, you got.
I still got a lot of more stats. I'm gonna repaint everything.
I'm
gonna take that mirror out. I'm probably going to take that TV out.
That's a cool mirror. You got to do something with the mirror.
I know. It is dope.
It's a cool mirror, bro.
I fucking...
How long have you had that mirror?
That mirror belonged to my mom. So that mirror is probably about 35 years old.
Yo, tell me who painted it.
Fucking technical foul row.
It's painted, dog?
Yeah.
Wow.
That shit's like a special ceramic fiberglass.
Bro, that looks like where Dracula used to do lines, bro.
That's exactly what I told him. Like that mirror where they can't see himself. He can't see himself, but he just does the line. Dude, you can see it disappear.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, that's
look, it's bad. It's a badass mirror. Like, I don't know. You should do something with the mirror, right?
I know, but it's
big.
Yeah.
It's big.
And it makes the room bigger. But, I need to keep it, but somewhere where it's not going to, like, hurt me. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens, dog. I might fucking put it in my room or something,
All right.
I might just keep it just in case some Samoa chicks come over.
Well, that's a full body mirror for your
Hey,
ass.
dog.
For anybody.
You want to hear what we did for the fucking first 100 episode of just me, him, and Side Dick?
¿Qué pasó?
on that mirror, we put GPS and cocaine.
I thought you weren't going to tell him.
Hey. And it had to hit top to top. And you had 3 hours to finish your letter.
Damn.
I had to take the G, dog.
How much was each letter?
A gram and a half.
That's the mirror right there, guys.
Yeah. It was like a gram and a half, right?
Yeah, it was a lot.
Like, no, because we had 7 grams.
A gram and a half per letter.
Yeah, probably more.
In 3 hours.
Yeah. No, it was like 3 grams, eh?
Okay. Yeah, because I was going to say that's pretty...
No, but you don't understand, dog. This is like the cocaine they found on Chapo in his jacket in the tunnel, dog.
You know,
it made my tattoo ink darker.
It's so funny, like, to think of, like, bumps versus lines. You know, like, you do a fucking bump.
Dude, I'm so glad you fucking said this, dog.
What do you mean?
Because today, I went live with Felipe at lunchtime.
Yeah.
And I got into... if you're a chick and a guy hasn't done cocaine off of you, you are fucking boring. You're just boring. Straight the fuck up. You are boring.
Or don't do drugs.
No, you don't have to do drugs for a guy.
Oh, to do it off of you.
Yeah.
All right. You got to be pretty down, though.
Especially if you don't do drugs.
You got to be pretty down. Hey, mija, I'm going to do some coca off your culo. Okay, like, I don't know how many people are going to sign up, but yeah, I mean, it is exciting as fuck, but you got to be down as fuck.
Okay.
Especially if you don't do it.
Has a chick ever told you no?
No. But.
She's already doing it, though, right?
But at that point, you're doing bumps, and it's like, it's so easy to just fucking put up, fucking by the chichis, by the culo, on the pito.
Yeah.
It's just, it's one of those fucking coke things sometimes. That sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it happens.
I don't know if it...
But, go ahead. No, but I was saying lines and bumps.
Go.
Lines and bumps, I was saying.
Yeah.
And, but anyway, fucking like, when you talk about like fucking the big letters and shit, like I think today in 2020, I'd be like, fuck. I'd be afraid of fucking just exploding, doing a fucking chingazo like that, right? Uh-huh. But I remember like being a fucking teenager thinking I'm indestructible and being at my homie's brother-in-law's spot. And I mean, there was just a lot.
What city is this?
Wilmington.
Okay, you're in Wilmas?
Yeah, this is...
give me a year.
Right behind...
89, 91?
No, way before that. Early 80s.
So you're doing... Okay, you're doing coke when coke is coke.
Yeah, there's a fucking... Yeah, it's fucking... So, it's...
How much is a gram?
Bro, I was getting fucking 8 balls at that time from the dude that was selling them for fucking... What was it, like... $50-$60 or some shit like that. No. But this dude was just trying to get rid of shit.
Yeah, but that's still a lot of money back then. And that's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
Let's just be real.
$50. It was $50.
Homie, that's 3 people going to Disneyland in 1988.
In the 80s. Yeah, but $50 wasn't a fucking lot of money for an 8 ball of coke.
No, it wasn't.
I don't think that was a lot of money.
What was the last time you did it?
The last time I did what?
Coke.
I think, did I tell? Oh, I don't know. I've been on here since then. I think I did. The last time I came on here, I think it was when I was up to. No, not here. I told you that the last time I came, I thought I said when I was at that Paisa show that I did.
Well, I was going to ask you.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember?
Remember?
Do you remember seeing the difference between the time you bought it in the 80s to the time you did the last time you did it? We were like, dude, this is disgusting. It's not what it used to be. I don't want to do it no more.
It's so crazy because there was so much shit that was around too. Because there was fools that were like, if you got it, it was cut from some shit. Sometimes people have always been cutting it and shit. Yeah. And then you went to places where it's like, oh fuck. I remember feeling like it take a line and it would feel like when you get anesthesia for they're gonna work on your tooth. Yeah. That's how my whole fucking face felt. Like
it's still like that, dog. I'm still getting that
anesthesia feeling that just comes down and then just starts hitting everything.
That's why I got fucked up teeth for. That's what I would do too.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But anyway, I remember we would do not stupid lines. We would do lines, and somebody would say, "Here's the 91 freeway. Here's the 110. You're the blah blah blah." So everybody would have a fucking freeway, and you'd fucking see who could get through the end of their freeway first. So I would fucking lineazos.
I would fucking be a bully and be like, "I'm fast track, bitch."
Nice. Yeah, dude, and they were fucking big ass lines. I remember them being fucking big fucking lines, and you just went fucking halfway with one nariz, and then the other way with the other nostril. One nariz with one nostril, and fucking you know, you were just like fucking up, and then like very shortly thereafter, it'd be like fucking more lines would fucking appear. Yeah. It was like fucking, and now, you know, when you think about a bump versus doing a line, and even if you're doing little lines, how many bumps equal a fucking line?
It matters how big your key is, dog, because my fucking bumps,
big bumps,
homie, like, yeah,
it's like doing a fucking line. That's a
if
big
you could
bump.
pull it off, because like let me see your keys real quick. So if this is, I haven't done coke in a while, everybody. I'm trying to kind of be cool, but my keys like this, eh? So you see this right there?
Yes.
All the way to there.
All the way to there. To the fucking half to get
That's
down.
probably two
God
lines.
damn. Well, first of all, I give you props for having a steady hand, because I dropped the fuck out of that
dog.
shit.
I'm like,
that's fucking
I'm in
good.
the circus, dog.
Yeah, that's fucking good.
Yeah.
Like that fucking chingama, like to balance, I feel like I'd be fucking.
Yeah.
I'd
See,
be all,
but exactly, that's why, like, I want to come back to what I was talking about.
doing bumps off people,
doing lines off of chicks, or like you really don't do a line. You just get the sack and you drop it on there and you do it. The weirdest chick, dog.
Yes, like it right there.
Like, hey, fool, there's hyenas out there like us.
Uh-huh.
There was this one chick that used to make me like, so you see where the wall is right here?
Mm-hmm.
She would make me like stand on my head and put my feet up on the wall, butt naked, dog, spread. So I'm like this and my feet are butt naked, dog, and she would get my dick and my balls and pull them forward, dog, and do a line from like my colito hole to the taint.
Fuck, dude.
Dog, and I'd be right there holding myself.
That's some Cirque du Soleil shit, George.
What's that?
Cirque du Soleil is like those acrobats fucking
Yeah.
flying around on the circus and shit. You know, like those positions,
No,
like the
it's
yoga
the ones in
acrobats.
Vegas. You've seen the commercials in Vegas
yeah,
where
yeah.
they're like,
This was different, dog.
No, but I'm saying fucking the way you did your flip, cabron. I'm like, this
I remember
like,
just standing up, dog, going like that, and I was kind of scared, fool, because it was like the.
But you were standing on your hands?
I was on my head,
You were on your head.
and then my hands were just there for me to balance.
And your feet were against the wall.
Yeah, my feet were against the wall, and then she grabbed the chile, pulled it back, pulled the balls up, and just threw some fucking coke right there. It was a weird feeling, dog, because like I've never felt shit fall, and like I felt like it fall on me.
what type of chick is this?
This is a white girl.
It's a white girl?
As fuck, yeah.
Young?
Nah, what do you mean young?
Not young. 20?
Yeah, nah, dog. This is like I don't want to say how long ago, but yeah. Yeah, dog. I just got out of prison and shit. So I had like dog, it was on. I just got off parole. It was just on.
You were down for whatever.
Homie, I was with it, dog. Like,
And you're in shape.
hell yeah.
Because you got to be in shape to do that shit.
Nah. No. It's kind of simple, dog.
Okay.
If you're down, let's do it. We'll have some hyenas do it off of us.
Man.
I'll take you to the spa. No, dog. Like my whole point is what I want to ask is like, give me a story about you doing coke off a girl or a girl doing coke off of you that changed the game. Because this chick changed the game for me. After, hey, homie, like she kind of didn't even ask me. She was just like, hey, fool, you look strong and shit. Can you do those push-ups?
No. Like that's a fucking like that's fucking like. There's no way in fuck I had an experience like that. Like for me, it was mostly I'd be fucked up. I'm in a fucking bathroom. It's like fucking we're doing fucking lineazos, and I'm right there like fucking. I'm gonna put this fucking this fucking coke on your ass and fucking snort it off there, and fucking you just do a little fucking snort, do a little fucking because you're hooking up already. And next thing you know, I mean, the fucking lenguazo in the culo just doesn't seem that fucking bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From my perspective, it's like a nice little transition type of a thing, right? And not that like that happened. I remember specifically one time in a freaking bathroom at a party at a club in Texas.
You're at a party after a show.
After a show, yeah.
How big was it, dog?
The party?
10,000 seater show?
Oh no! This was back when we were doing the clubs.
Okay.
Yeah, when we were doing the fucking clubs.
Was Felipe there?
I don't know if Felipe was there.
Okay, don't trip. Go ahead, Don.
Yeah,
my bad.
yeah. I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm trying to find the year.
You're trying to go back to like when that would have been. Well, shit. If I was still fucking around and partying, that would have had to have been the
way to cover
mid. What do you mean?
No. Oh fuck! You were like, hold on, dog. Like, it had to be way back then.
It had to. No. I'm thinking it had to have been like the early 2000s.
Oh shit!
Or some shit like that.
Like 2004, 2005.
Yeah, probably something like that.
All right.
Yeah.
So he was.
He probably. Well, he did. Yeah. We didn't go to all the same shows all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because Felipe at that time was also working with Paul.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Felipe was opening for Paul and opening for Gabe.
Not to switch it, but I gotta switch it. You knew Felipe, like Felipe right now, they're throwing him with George, dog. They're throwing him with Fluff. They're throwing him like I knew you knew him when it was just like 2000, 99, 98.
I think I met him in 2000.
20 years ago.
Yeah, 20 years ago. Yeah, no, I mean...
He was skinny, huh?
No. I don't remember him skinny. He was always a thick poppy, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That fool was broke, but ate good.
I don't think he wasn't a big motherfucker, you know, but he was like, you know, he was kind of like thick but fit. Yeah. If that makes any sense, you know? Damn. But he wasn't like flaco, you know?
Like Tommy? Like 3-Place Tommy, you know?
No. That fool's fucking chonchis.
Yeah, that fool's a wild.
That fool was, he was already, you know, he already had all the credits. He had already been on Showtime. He had already gotten on
Que Locos. He's on at the most.
Que Locos, yeah. He's got most appearances. So he was already like, you know, he had credits and he was, you know, a fucking name in the business some very early on. I remember there was a list with the top 100 comics. He was definitely in the top 20 if I remember right.
Oh wow!
And this was way back in the day. This was like in 2000 or something like that. So yeah, you know, I mean, Gabe hadn't blown up to where he was going to blow up at that point. But you could see that he was just on a fucking rocket.
Oh yeah, that's a whole different level.
Yeah, and but yeah, so yeah.
So back to the story. My bad, dog.
Yeah.
So you're with this chick in the restroom. You're cutting shit up. Like nothing crazy has ever happened. Hey, dog, when I do coke with chicks,
yeah,
it amazes me how I feel like I'm doing some crazy shit and I got away with it, and I go home and I giggle.
You know what's crazy? That when I did coke, most of the time it was with homies. And it's not like there was always chicks around. You know what I mean? Like, especially like in the 80s and things like that.
Well, fools trying to jack you off?
And then, nah, homie, we were just fucking partying. It was like motherfuckers would just party and fucking do coke. And it's like, it was just everywhere, you know? It wasn't like,
it's a different time.
Like, yeah, it was, yeah.
There's no TV, no internet, nothing like that.
Shit, you know? So people were just fucking doing fucking lines and fucking staying up all fucking night for no reason. Yeah, just listening to music, fucking drinking, bullshit.
Records.
If anybody was there or somebody's girlfriend or some shit like that, you know, that was like, hey, stop doing fucking coke. You know, you don't need any more. You don't know what I need, you know, that kind of shit. But and then when, you know, like once I got on the road, if I ever did it, you know, it was like I said, it was like nothing like a headstand and fucking my dick was bent over. Like, bro, I wish I had a fucking story like that, to be honest, homie. You know what I'm saying? No, hold on. But it wasn't like I was doing blow all the fucking time. You know what I mean? It was one of those like every blue moon. It wasn't like, oh, you know, like there's no way in fuck I was partying like I was partying when I was a young dude, because you got to figure by that time I would have been in my fucking 30s somewhere, you know. You kind of.
That's when I started again.
You know, doing blow.
Yeah.
But again, it wasn't like it was a very occasional thing at that point. You know what I mean? Like, when you're young and it's available all the fucking time, you're gonna do it all the fucking time. You know what I mean? And it's so crazy to have access to cocaine as a teenager, because it's not like you have a lot of money. You know what I mean? But there was still access to it. It was still fucking around. How old were you when you had it the first time?
I believe it or not, man, I didn't do coke in my nose the first time.
What'd you do?
So,
and how old were you?
I was like 17. and this chick, she was from the Molina area. That's east side of Orange.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, hey, I got some coke and shit. And I was like, all right. And back then I was scandalous, fool. So I took that bitch's coke and I put it in a speed pipe. And I lit it and it wouldn't light. I was tripping. What the fuck? This must be some good ass shit. So I went to the kitchen. I put it on the stove with the fucking flame. She came in there. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to smoke this. She's like, motherfucker, you snort it. You don't smoke that. And I was like, fuck that. I'm not. Because, like, snorting speed back then was an evil sin. Like, dog, it was so dirty it'd fuck you up, dog. Like, you'd get.
So it was speed that you tried before you tried coke?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So then she was like, hey, I know how to rock it up. And I was like, what the fuck? I was excited, dog. What? So this bitch rocked it up.
Speed rocks?
No, it was coke.
Okay, it was coke.
So she got the coke. She rocked it up. Got a can. Put holes in it with the nail. We smoked the cigarette, put the ashes on it. Then we put the crack on top of the ashes. And we hit it out the can full. And it was like...
Is that why? So it doesn't go through the holes?
Yeah. So the crack doesn't fall through.
Like a screen.
Yeah. The ashes are what save it. But there has to be some kind of passageway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, watch out, big river cholo passageway.
Yeah, that's intense. Like, you know, but yeah, like, so when I was older, it was kind of like fucking, you know, the random fucking, it's like, oh shit, fucking, you know, but it wasn't like every weekend, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that there would be an environment. Like, I think, you know, like when I think about you, and sometimes I call you in the daytime, and fucking, you know, you're like bringing motherfuckers to the stage, and I'm like, you're in an environment where it's fucking
wicked.
It's conducive to a lot of shit. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I can't even imagine, like, on a day-to-day basis, working in you work in a it's like the fools that are like correctional officers.
Yeah,
they're doing time.
Yeah,
you're stripping. I mean, in one way, shape, or form, you're still doing time with them. You know what I mean?
Hey,
and that's a crazy fucking life, George.
Hey, it's a trip too, dog. Because like a lot of people don't know, but I'll call Martin once or twice a week during the break. I gotta get away.
I hear the shit that's going on in the background, and I hear the shit that's going on in the parking lot, and it just sounds like a fucking scene in a movie. It sounds like.
Hey,
you
homie,
know?
it is.
And
dog.
you're like fucking on break, and you're fucking about to go back. They're about to say action, and you're about to go back in. You know, because and you know, to an extent, it is because it's one giant performance. Everybody has a role to fucking perform in there. You know
what's crazy is I didn't tell you fools this, but like. Today, I realized how powerful the camera game is at the strip club.
What do you mean?
This fool came in, and he's like this girl for years now.
Uh-huh.
He came in yesterday on Father's Day, dog. This bitch, he spent like $2,000 on her. And on the lap dance, you can see on the cameras, he grabs her cell phone, switches it out, gives her a dummy phone, leaves the dummy phone there. All right? Gets the phone, puts it in his back pocket, tips her extra and tells her, hey, I got to go. Hands her phone so she doesn't look at it. She grabs it, puts it in the purse, takes off, dog. This customer stole this chick's phone and tried to get like everything from it. And the manager has game in my club, dog. She fucking knew this fool. Texted him the number and said, look, dog, if that phone's not back here in 3 hours, we're not calling the cops or nobody. We're just going to fucking go to your house. We have your ID. You've used your credit card here, and we're going to tell your wife where you hang out all the time. What do you want to do, dog? Homie, this motherfucker did ninja shit, dog. Like, he must have been parked outside and noticed when the door guy went in and taped the phone to the wall, dog. Like
the fucking guy returned the phone by taping it to the wall.
Yeah, and like, hey, dog, like this is what happened.
He was trying to jack a phone.
He was doing switcheroo.
No, he didn't want the switcheroo. He wanted this girl's personal photos, addresses, emails.
Stalker shit.
Yeah.
So he gave her a dummy phone and took her real one.
Yeah, that's what he did. But, like, it's just weird, dog, how, like...
The extreme.
The manager had to go that far to get the shit
Yeah, that's
back.
a fucking different world, though. That's a different world.
You guys don't even know what I go through, dog. Like, I get sexually harassed every fucking day, dog.
By the customers or the strippers?
Strippers.
Come on, perro.
I don't know, dog.
I can't let old man grab my dick, eh?
I don't fucking know, bro.
Nah, my boss
Uh-huh.
and the strippers, dog. Like, if new ones mostly, ones that know me, that be like, nah, he don't play that shit. I be like, hey, bitch, what makes you think you can grab my dick for a favor?
Dude, I'll go there for fucking to drop off some lunch for George. Quick 5 minutes, and some girl stopped by. She's already giving me the eyes, gave me that, and then George be like, that bitch asked who you were. And that's it. But yeah, I was there for 2 minutes. I literally just got out the car, gave George his food, and these girls are like, the boss is looking at me, and George is like, yeah, they asked who you were. I can't imagine being there all day. They're all horny probably, just asking.
No, they're the hornies or the horny man. Like, the other day, something happened to me that kind of like, my choloism wouldn't allow it, dog. There's these two sisters, dog. One of them is fucking beautiful, and the other one just is an ugly ass bitch that Kim Kardashian did, dog. Hey, homie, this bitch told me one of the funniest roasts that I just remember. She goes, hey, fool, you know why I strip? And I was like, why? She's like, because I fucking love dick. And my fucking mom told me that my face looks like the calles of Tijuana because it has like all kinds of potholes and it's ugly.
The fuck?
Oh!
Her mom told her.
Her mom.
Her fucking face looks like the streets of TJ. And she said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go strip. Fuck it.
Dog. Got surgeryed up.
Oh,
everything.
God.
Yo, since you mentioned TJ, has a girl from Hong Kong ever showed up to like any of your strip clubs? No, that never happens. They stay over there.
Yeah,
Hong Kong?
it's different money, dog, different level. But why? Let me finish this, dog. So they were like, "Hey, do you mind if we go on stage together?" And I was like, "For what?" I'm like, "You guys are sisters." They're like, "Just let us go." I was like, "What the fuck?" And then they threw $100 at me, dog, and that's the. What songs you guys want? Dog. They went on stage and started scamming and eating each other out, dog. Blood sisters.
They're sisters for real.
Blood.
They didn't just say we're sisters.
No, homie. I follow them on Instagram. They're blood, dog. I know they're blood because the other one was like, yeah, when I was like 19, my sister just came in the room one day and she was like, hey, let me try something on you. You're going to like it. And she was like, I knew what it was. I was like, all right. So I just took my underwear off. And I was like, nah, dog. Like, they told me one day, hey, are you down to see who can make you come faster? Because we wanted to bet on this. I was like, look, fucking calles de Tijuana and...
Dude, that's some wild shit,
homie. I can't make that up.
Shit. No, I know.
This happens every other day.
Wow,
dog.
bro. That's what I'm saying. That's a whole different animal of work, homie.
You could do it. I think you'd be a great manager because you're so. No, you'd be a perfect manager, dog, because you're fair, Martin, and they'd be like,
"Oh my God,
yeah, you're like to them." You look like a fool that they want to marry, dog. They're like, oh, my God, this motherfucker. Like, hey, fool, they would. I know you're not a circumcised fool. They would suck the cuero off of you, dog, and like, they would put that shit on offer up.
Damn. Well, as tempting as that is,
would you ever be a manager?
I don't think so, man. And here it is. Working at a strip club is a whole, like I said, homie, I don't know that if somebody fucking jacked the phone, like now I got to make that phone call. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, we're coming to get the motherfucking phone, yo. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know how to make that phone call. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that crazy motherfucker that's going to go get a phone from some motherfucker. You know, like, I'll be like.
But he's been coming there every day, 3 times a week for years.
So he's a regular.
Yeah.
You guys know him.
Yes.
He's not like some.
He just tried something this time. He's like, you know what,
So he's been stalking this girl.
Yeah.
See, that's not like. And does she know that he's been
for
stalking
it?
her? So he's paying to stalk her.
Okay, that's a great question, X.
Like, I don't know.
If you pay X, is that stalking? You first, then you.
It has to be in the building. You can stalk her as much as you want in the building. Once she leaves the building, you ain't paying for her services out the building, unless you obviously tell her like, hey, at a hotel.
But what if you've paid for fucking her at her house before?
No, so there's been contact outside the club.
Yes.
And now, are you obsessively going there without being invited there?
But you show up with cash all the time.
Even if she... see? Now...
Sorry, this is a fucked up question.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man.
You're like, hey, fool, you know what's trending right now?
No. Like, I mean, what's the agreement that they have? You know, like
that's the weird part.
Has she said, "Hey, this guy's a fucking stalker. What a creep"? But then, like,
you want to hear what's on the table right now?
Yeah.
Guess what? $200 gets you. Faking that I'm your girlfriend at Starbucks, so your friends think you're pimping. Motherfuckers pay a chick $200.
George, who the fuck is doing this?
Oh, all kinds of fools. Fools that look like us. It's weird.
Fronting for their friends.
Yeah.
This is my girlfriend.
Yeah. And fool, she'll fucking kiss your mouth, everything right there, dog.
What the fuck? How long do you hire for?
Just 30 minutes.
30 minutes, 200 smacks.
Yeah. But see, that's an intro to like, hey, so I got 8. You gotta come to this party and like let me smash so my friends can hear? Hell yeah.
Not only friends too, family dinners, birthdays. Let me kiss you in front of my mom type of shit.
What the fuck? Are you kidding?
So look, dog, I want to start a business and I want to use you 2 vatos for it, dog. You down, fool?
My head's gonna fucking explode right now, bro. That's fucking insanity.
Yeah. Hey,
who are, like, people love the gram that much? Do people love the gram that much?
Fuck yeah, dog.
Are you fucking kidding? Hey, man.
Why do you
Can you fuck me? I rented this yacht, all right? We're going to take pictures fucking making out on the fucking yacht. And I also hired a motherfucking... mariachi.
Those $200-300 that are included. That includes an Instagram post.
Yeah.
Oh, an Instagram post.
Yeah, like if I pay you for $200, these fools want to prove to everybody that they hook up, so they'll take a selfie, not naked, but just a regular selfie, and they're like, "Can I post it?" They won't tag or nothing, but they always take a selfie. Always take a selfie with the chick.
I think I'd pay a chick.
How do I? This was a different world. This is a whole different world.
No, it's crazy.
How long has this been going on?
Since, okay.
No. Like to go to Starbucks and pretend you're somebody's
Since Starbucks was open.
People have been doing this shit for fucking 25 years.
Dog, it's part of the game. Like
there was no Instagram back then.
Like, watch out. You know, I would use it to the point where it's like, hey, somebody wants to meet with you that's kind of important. I would hire a beautiful chick to come meet with me and just stand there. So the person trying to hire me would know, like, they're like, hey, if it was like, hey, bring your girlfriend. All right, I'm gonna. So I would look more powerful, more. You know what I mean? Like, for some guys, they think a beautiful chick is powerful. For me, a beautiful chick is like, damn, you believe me? This bitch likes me more than my agent.
Fuck, man. That's a crazy, I guess I'm just fucking naive, bro.
We're blessed with game. We don't even think that.
I'm just fucking naive, dog. Like the fact that, bro, I'll be single before I'm fucking, hey, let me pay you to pretend to be my girlfriend. That is,
I kind of would do it.
Pretend to be a girlfriend?
Yeah. Because in my head,
uh-huh.
Okay, I'm pretending for you to be my girlfriend to this party that I'm supposed to be my girlfriend to. And then once everybody gets buzzed, your time's over. It's time for me to go hump. It's time for me to go have fun. It's time for me to go do this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Martin, and those same guys are the ones who pay for offer-ups. Who do you think pays for OfferUps? Those same guys. You don't think girls just post shit on OfferUp just for free?
You know,
nah,
girls are pimping
shit.
on
Money's
OfferUp?
coming up. Money's coming in.
Girls are pimping on OfferUp, dog. OfferUp is like the new Craigslist, dog. Back page. Girls lay on furniture and they're like table that needs to get laid. I swear. Hey, dog. You don't even know, fool.
Homie, that is
I'm proud you don't know.
Different game, dog. You know, and look, whatever it takes to fucking pay the bills, I'm not going to fucking hate on it.
No, I feel you straight
know what
up.
I'm saying? Like, if that's what, you know, like, maybe I'm looking at it like, what the fuck are these fucking monkeys doing? But fucking A, you know, I was reading a book, George Perez, about when they were building they were constructing the White House, you know?
Oh, shit.
And during the construction...
was it slavery or was it...
oh, definitely. There had to have been slaves involved.
The White House was slavery. You don't think it was fucking a contractor came in and outbid him?
I could get you freer labor. What the fuck, man?
Was the White House built before... Hold on, no. This is Choloism. Mm-hmm. Was the White House built before the Constitution was written?
I don't think so. And then the first White House...
There was one before this one?
I think it burned during some desmadre.
Okay, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Anyway. And look, I don't know fucking... I'm no history buff or nothing. I'm just saying in this particular instance, there down the street from the construction site was a brothel that set up specifically for the laborers that were working on the White House. You know? And at the time... prostitution was probably one of the most. It was a huge fucking business.
Profit.
It was a huge business.
It's in every Western.
Yeah, and so you know the history of the White House being built is that the construction workers were going to hookers, you know, and servicing servicing the construction fucking workers. You know, it's always been part of the economy, I guess, bro. You know, you can't get around it. And now with technology. Fuck everybody, bro. You know, it's not prostitution, and is it prostitution to say, "Fucking, we're gonna go and I'm gonna make out with you in front of your friends"? I mean, or it's you know, you're paying for my services, whether there's sex or not involved, where you're still paying for my services.
Yoshi said it the best.
He
goes, "Hey, dog, I know how to do prostitution legally." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "You just tell girls, hey, I want to make a DVD porno. It pays $400. You get a copy, I get a copy. And you're just paying someone to be in your video. You make a porno, you get your copy, and you leave."
That's a loop around.
Well, you know,
porn's legal.
You know who,
prostitution is.
Hey, how crazy is that?
What's his name? Jim Jeffries has a bit where he's talking about how in Australia, when they legalized prostitution, STDs and divorces went down in Australia, right?
Wow.
The statistics for that, it was just proof that people were being more careful, and dudes were fucking, you know, taking care of business without having to fucking have a mistress and get caught or whatever, blah, 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 whatever the case may be, you know? In America, prostitution is illegal, right? He goes, unless you have a video camera and you record it and you call it a porn. Then you can have a chick that just turned 18 blowing 10 dudes and they all bust a load on her fucking face. And he goes, and then they all go out for a beer except her because she's not old enough to drink.
Damn.
He goes, if anybody deserves a drink,
is
after 10 fucking loads, is that chick. As a matter of fact, she should never have to pay for a fucking beer again as long as she lives, right? So he was basically pointing out how fucking crazy that shit is, right?
I didn't even know
that is the loophole. That, you know, because it's like, hey, yeah, that's fucking crazy. There's a, oh man, God damn it! There's a documentary on Netflix, and it's about the porn industry in Florida and how it's like a revolving circle, like it's just like a revolving door, rather.
Just young chicks all the time.
Yeah, just young chicks that come in. He goes,
Yeah.
longest they stay is about 3 months. is usually how long it takes for them to figure out the game.
Except for the males, dog.
And then he goes, if not, they'll just stick around for about a year and do more extreme fucking porn. It's fucking nuts. Like, and they don't make really any money because they have a lot of expenses. Y la chingada.
Imagine taking a dick every open mic.
Fuck, homie.
A big ass dick.
Yeah, dude. That's fucking crazy. So I had no idea that fucking people were fucking on Offer Up, bro. That's how stupid I am. Or out of touch.
Did you go on there like right after the riots?
Where?
Offer Up?
I did not.
Ooh, ask George.
See that Xbox right there? $80.
AirPods.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, people were
I mean, I didn't know they were from the riots.
No. Yeah,
they were
yeah.
just
No.
from the project. Dom 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 dom
Dun 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 dun.
Keep going.
Dun dun.
Bum bum.
Yo, I did a bump so we could hump. I took it to the trash so it was some dump. My name is GP. That's who I be. Your favorite ass chola from the OC. I don't need a beat. I don't need a freak. I need some coke. You can keep your tweak. You might be hard, but I'm concrete. I'm not Shaq, but I got big feet. Kick it, Martin. Kick it, Martin.
You gotta rap, Martin.
Bravo. Haven't drank in 3 fucking weeks.
Just see what I mean?
And thinking.
I guess you're done.
I guess I'm done.
Oh, I'm telling you, Raza doesn't rap.
Raza doesn't rap.
I'm Raza.
No,
I'm not a rapper.
They get mad at me because I won't rap. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, you
But
never
you
see
dress like a
Paletero
rapper.
man. You never see the
Yeah,
Paletero
yeah.
man fucking rapping. The guy at Home Depot ain't rapping. Oh,
Do you do reggae?
Do I do reggae?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I talk.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like
you're
if
not.
you know what? Like my ideal thing. Like I used to do this thing
He's
with
like,
the dude named
before I
Victor
do
Valena.
slaughter, bitch. I don't
No.
rap.
I used to do this thing with the homie of mine named Victor Valena, where he'd just play his acoustic guitar, and I'd be at a coffee shop in the valley somewhere, just fucking ranting on something, just going off on something, and kind of like spoken word type of thing. And then that evolved into some of the music stuff. But the early stuff that, like, sometimes I'd just get high at the pad, and this dude would be fucking playing, and he'd have like this fucking, music in the background, that he would mix and shit. And then I'd just fucking start talking about whatever the fuck I wanted to talk about, with that beat behind me. And what was crazy is that if he told me, all right, I'm going to start playing and this just come in on the beat, I'd be like, I couldn't fucking do it.
Let's do it.
Hold on. No. I couldn't do it. But he goes, but you're always on the beat when you're talking. And then I go, but I'm not thinking about doing that. And he goes, but you're on the fucking beat. I go, and so he and then I go, well, then let me start talking and then you fucking start playing. And that's how we would do it, because it's so like, I don't know if I'm tone deaf or what the fuck, but like,
Deftone is a group. Tone deaf is it backwards. So
yeah. So I might be tone deaf, like I don't fucking like the pitch of something, even when I sing, I draw it out. Like,
I got a perfect beat for you, dog.
Like I can't hold like a fucking correct note.
I got you.
It's fucking weird. All right, that's enough.
My name is Martin. No bitches don't coke up my tank.
Yeah, it's so fucking crazy. Let's say that's a crazy thing. Like when fucking people are like, all right, you go on a show and all of a sudden everybody's fucking dancing, you know, like fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like everybody fucking a bailar, cabrón, fucking dance, you know, like, especially in those like Mexican shows where like after the show, for some reason, everybody has to get up the couch, up the chairs, and fucking just start salsaing or.
They did that in Living Color, you know.
And Living Color used to dance. You know, they actually had dancers and things. But a lot of shows, you know, they'll fucking just have people at the end just fucking having to do their little fucking move, even if it's like a goofy little move. Everybody's doing a little dance move to end the fucking chingadera, you know.
Yeah. So you were never like a dancer and shit. No, like in high school, you were not like.
Nah, dude, I was.
You were never chambalanda.
Never. I never like. I went to clubs as like in my late teens, early 20s, but it was basically to try to hook up. And I would I'd go out there and just fucking start and doing my little fucking side to side chingadera and do a lot of talking. So that way I wouldn't have to dance. I just be constantly in the air. And that worked with some people, but then some people were like, hey, motherfucker, I want to dance. Like, fucking shut the fuck
some
up
hyenas.
and fucking start dancing, motherfucker. Dudes were getting fucking down, bro. Fucking dudes were fucking, people were getting down.
What year is this, my boy?
Shit, this would have had to been late 80s.
What club were you at?
There was a club in Long Beach called Bentley's.
Never fuck. Wow. Bentley's?
Bentley's.
Off of Pine or Broadway?
No. It was off of PCH over there. On that side over there right before Seal Beach.
Okay.
Then after that, it became Live Bait.
Yeah, that's right here. It's kind of right here. Seal Beach is like...
Yeah. So it was like... but back in the day, it had this big window, and then there had this Bentley, like a big Bentley on the window. And that was a stage, and people would dance up there. And I think I might have been maybe fucking 19, 20 with a fake ID hanging out in there. We were going to fucking places like side streets, the Hop, obviously, in Puente.
The Hop.
Yeah, the Hop was fucking huge. The Hop.
What about Red Onion?
Yeah, the Red Onion in West Covina. There was a Red Onion also in Hermosa Beach.
Yeah, we have one right here in Orange. Hey, the Red Onion was the first time I met Joey Diaz.
At the Red O.
Yeah, but they changed it to Peppers.
Peppers. Wow, that's right.
It wasn't there a Peppers in Industry? Then they changed it to... she's playing with you.
This motherfucker
yeah. No, like, she takes it like
man,
she...
I'm over here fucking around with her like the dog, eh? She's like, nah, motherfucker, I ain't that punk-ass dog.
What?
Ron, you're gonna be handled.
Yeah, shouldn't let me touch her like that. Oh, yeah, she's bad. Watch out.
They're talking about a cat.
Yeah.
She won't let me touch her like that.
She wants it though.
She's mad.
Yeah, no, she
That's so funny.
She's into dominatrix, dog.
Look at her. She's fucking. Ooh.
Yeah, when I first bought her a collar, it had spikes on it, eh?
George is the only guy that has collars on his cat, bro.
Nah, dog. These motherfuckers, they need them. They got fleas. One night, dog, I was coked the fuck out and popped all their fleas, dog. Ever since then,
shut the fuck up.
I was coked out and I was holding her and I was like, what the fuck? And hey, dog, they let me. They just laid there. I was like, pop, 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 pop. Then I bought them collars and ever since they were like, hey, dog.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You little fucking... dude, it's so funny because fucking... I was telling you earlier, bro, cholos love cats, dog. I don't know what it is about cholos. You motherfuckers love cats, dog. I mean, a lot of people love cats.
Yeah.
And you're like, some people are like, I'm a cat person. Some people are like, I'm a fucking dog person. You're like, fuck it, eh? I'm fucking universal over here, dog.
See, the thing is with me is I've dated so many strippers that I'm used to runaways. And I got these cats on OfferUp. Xavier's a runaway. You know what I mean? Like
Xavier's a runaway, bro.
Yeah, dog.
He fucking escaped the caravan, dog.
I escaped the cages, bro. I got out of the cages.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, did you know
they just fucking renewed DACA, yeah?
Yeah, they did that shit.
He's not involved no more. Hey, did you know that he did? Hey, Martin, this fool didn't know he was a citizen till his 16th birthday.
Wow.
Tell him how it happened.
I couldn't get a license. I was all mad. I was like, all my friends had license. I was like, well, we've been telling you. Like, but it no pegó al 20. You know, it didn't hit me till like they had like some real shit. Was like, nah, dude, what are you tripping? My dad and I got pissed, and my dad was just like, here's a truck, motherfucker. And when they get taken away, don't come bitching at me. Shit got taken away. He's like, ¿qué te dije?
When you get pulled over and you ain't got no license, they'll take your shit.
30-day impound. 30-day impound, it's a $50 a day. Add that up.
$50 a day.
What is it, $50 a day?
1,500. It happened more than once. 1,500.
Did you take it out?
No, it's not worth it. Because you always buy a cheap car. As a paisa, you just buy something cheap because you know that might happen.
Wow.
So
now, do they fine you for driving without a license and shit?
Oh, yeah.
And then how much is that?
Just like a $400 ticket. But the thing is, so then they'll keep your truck, right? Whatever towing truck keeps it, they'll sell it. And if they don't sell it for enough of what you owe them, they still want you to give them money. Fucking thieves.
Oh, even after you give up the car.
Yeah, like let's say I own $1,500 and they sell the truck for $1,200. They'll email you saying, "Hey, we only sold it for $1,200. You owe us $300 though."
So if you've got a $500 car,
you're gonna owe them $1,000 anyways.
Fuck.
Thieves.
That's horrible.
It's a business, dog. You allow them by not having it. At the end of the day, you have to own up to everything. That's what I figured.
Yeah, you can't fucking be driving. But I guess that's the thing, you know.
You have to. What the fuck are you gonna do?
No, you don't have to. That's like
you can get around. You have to figure it out. I guess.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, look, this is what you do, dog.
There was no Ubers.
There was
no Ubers.
No,
or
can I tell you what to do?
I get it. And you know what? I think that as I've gotten older, because I used to. Don't get me wrong. I had 2 DUIs. My license was taken away for a long time, you know, because after that second one, you need to complete an 18-month program.
You got 2 DUIs?
I had 2 DUIs at one point.
Martin has 2 DUIs, but no girls done coke off your tank. Go ahead.
and so fucking, it takes 18 months to finish this program. Now, if you're disciplined, it takes 18 months. If you're a fucking alcoholic, you're going to fuck up, and it's going to take you way longer.
It takes
than that.
years, right? And they get paid.
Because at that time, because you have to be paying for these classes.
Yep, to watch movies and bullshit.
And if you can't, and the second one, bro, you're sitting there. We're reading plays, bro. Motherfuckers were writing plays, dog. Scripts, dog. And
hold on, what goes on in this class,
dude? It's an education class. Now, if you have your first DUI, I think it's 3 months, maybe 3 months.
$3. I got mine. It's $3.
So it's 3 months. It's a couple of movies. Big fucking deal.
Yeah.
18 months, dog. That's a lot of shit to cover. We would sit there, and the guy would say shit like, and then plus you have to meet with the counselor, and then you go in there and do the chingadera. I'll take a hit. And you got to go in there and do the chingadera. Motherfuckers would be like, I wrote a play, and I still remember the play, homie.
This fool wrote a play? Does that get you out of class earlier?
Nah, because it's kind of you have to do it to like, it has to be. You have to be creative. Yeah, it's an assignment. You have to do it. It's one of your assignments. You have to participate. You can't just sit there and just hacerte pendejo.
Go ahead. I had to do something like this, but it was different. I'll tell you guys. In prison, but go ahead. My bad.
So they passed out the fucking script. Everybody had the character that they had to read, right? And it was about a bum who was in love with a prostitute. And he panhandled outside her building. And he knew how much she cost. So he panhandled and saved his money so that he could fuck her.
No way.
Because he was in love with her.
Damn, but this fool wouldn't do it to eat. No. He was like, I'm going to give this bitch all this money.
I'm going to pay her. Yeah, because he was in love with her.
It's called a customer.
Hey. And so, and it leads up to the whole thing of him working for the money, of her doing her life and doing tricks y la chingada. It was pretty fucking crazy, bro. And we had to do the sound effects, bro.
No way.
Yeah. It's like fucking.
Martin, did you have the, since I know you had a second DUI, now if you get a second DUI, you get the blowing machine.
Mm-mm.
You got lucky, no blowing machine, none of that bullshit? Because
there was no technology. We got it.
The blowing machine was there. I don't know why I didn't get to do a blowing machine. That's funny, man. You know why? I don't think I had a, I don't. Maybe I didn't have a car after that, so you can't put a fucking blowing machine if you don't have a car. But yeah, you go in there, and so my point to all that is that at that time I was like fuck yeah, how am I going to get from point A to point B if I don't fucking drive? This is ridiculous. I have to fucking drive. And I would drive, and then I'd get driving with the fucking suspended, not just no license, a suspended. That's a $2,000 fucking fine. Now, on top of everything else that you're fucking paying, how could you pay that? Now you're going to get a fucking warrant. Now you can't get your fucking license back because you got a warrant. Now you got to pay for the fucking ticket. So how are you going to pay for these classes? Now you got to stop going to the fucking classes, and you still got to get to fucking work, and you still got to get back. Dude.
It's a fail.
It's a fail.
Like, it's a fail for sure. For sure. Now, with that said, I had no business driving fucking drunk. If I got caught twice, that's how many times did I not get caught?
Yeah.
That I should have got caught.
Yep.
If you got caught twice, you're a fuck up, you know? And so, yeah, I had to deal with this. I had to deal with this. But at the end of the day, I brought that shit on myself.
But that's only in driving. If I got caught twice cheating, that means that I'm not a fuck up. That means I was being spied on.
Listen, nice.
Because a cop...
You sound like Donald Trump.
No, it's true. Because a cop doesn't wait for you outside of the bar.
I'm good.
Yeah, a cop doesn't... Like your lady, she checks your phone.
Yeah.
A cop doesn't check your text. So if you get caught twice...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You must have been fucking gone.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like,
were they both belligerent drunks, or were you like?
No, I was fucked up.
Sorry, no, they were worth it then.
Yeah,
I was annihilated. None of them were like. One of them I was leaving dollar night.
See, that should be illegal.
Yeah,
See, that should be illegal, bro. Dollar night.
Dollar night at Don Jose's. It was a bar in Torrance.
Wow.
Yeah, and the other one I was leaving a club called Fashions in Redondo Beach. It was underground, and it was like a rock club. And I remember being there, and I remember leaving, and I was fucked up. I remember being in there trying to dance like Axl Rose, bro.
Nah.
Because they were doing fucking Paradise City, and I'm fucking trying to do the feet to the side, dog. That's how fucked up I was, dog. I didn't even have long hair anymore. And I remember leaving, and I'm glad I got pulled over.
No coke?
I'm glad I got pulled over.
No coke, no nothing?
No, well, maybe there was
You
coke
wouldn't have
earlier.
got. You would have been more
Maybe there was
sober.
coke earlier, but it would have been much earlier. Like I left somewhere to go there, and I remember coming up. Just as soon as I came up the hill, I saw the light and I saw that it was red, and it was a major fucking street. It was a major intersection, and I fucking gunned it, and I knew it was red. But I still fucking floored it.
You just felt you could get it.
I don't know why. I don't know what. Like,
Was this in the Mustang?
I was wasted. Nah, hell no. This was in a goddamn Honda fucking Civic, dog. One of them old blue ones. You know?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, like old motherfucking car.
Yeah.
Like late 80s model type
I know
of thing. Or maybe early 80s. Who knows?
It's like the blue of that Stark.
Yes.
Yeah. Stark. Is that Stark? Stark Bucks.
Up, yeah, like that shit. And anyway, I was in that fucking chingadera, and I remember as soon as I blew through it, the cop pulled me over. Thankfully, like I think that's the best thing that happened. I would have, it could have been it could have been way worse. Like if I did that right off the jump, and I still had another fucking maybe minimum 25-minute drive.
Would have killed somebody
or myself, or who knows what would I? Like the best thing that happened was me getting pulled over that particular night. The second time I was more fucked up, but that night I think I was less dangerous.
I got you.
You know what I mean? But I was definitely
you knew
less,
consequences.
And not only that, I knew what I was doing, and I was speeding, but mostly because I had to pee. All right, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was like, it's like, fuck, I gotta fucking pee. So I'm fucking speeding, and I was loaded to the point where I thought I could like reason with these motherfuckers, just let me park it here, call it a day, guys. Like one of those type of things. And I was fucked up. Don't get me wrong, I was fucked up. I blew. I don't know. It was up there. It was like in the high 20s, 0.2.
And did you end up taking a piss? Because it takes a while to get
When
fucking
did you
ran
take a
through.
piss?
You hold it?
No,
you
I
held
had
it?
taking a piss there. I had to. They had to.
He hooked you up. He hooked you up.
They had to have let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no way in fuck I wouldn't have fucking peed.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't recall specifically, but there's no way in fuck. And that's when. Now I had left. That was the one where I left Dollar Night, and I had hit the pole.
What's Dollar Night? Beers, shots, everything. Lo que caiga.
Everything.
No way. That's legal
I was drinking Presidente on the rocks.
for $1.
For $1.
You tipping
bro.
$1 at least?
Oh, homie, I was fucking like.
Hey, but it wasn't in a huge ass cup. You know what I mean?
No, but you're drinking a lot.
It's still
You're
$1
drinking a
though.
lot,
It's
yeah.
still $1.
They're drinking a lot, bro. $20, that's 20 drinks. You got an extra 5 on you. That's a good tip back then.
Yeah.
$5 was a good tip.
Yeah.
Oh, back then? I think
to
so.
leave 100. Yeah.
On a $20 bill? That's 25%.
Oh, the hair is down, Raza.
No. But, and so, again, and that's when I think I even talked about it on local comedy jam. I used to have this thing,
Tell me.
DUI about the talking car, how, like the cop pulled me. I was in a laser at that time, and it said the door is ajar, your headlights are on, and all that. And so he told me, not only was I speeding, I was driving without any headlights on. So,
were they not on because the economy was on and you thought they were on?
I have no, I probably just didn't turn them on. And that motherfucker and I was arguing with him that I was impossible because my car would have told me if they were off. Which was like if you turned it off and you left them on, it would say your headlights are on, but it wouldn't say, hey, turn them off,
Yeah.
Turn them on, whatever. But I was arguing with the guy, and yeah, so I got my second one. And it was a motherfucker, Xavier. And I said all that to say that now, if I didn't have a license, there is no way in the world you would get me behind the wheel of a car. No way.
So you learned your lesson.
Yeah, 100%. It took. I'm fucking now. What am I? Fucking 50 years old. It's like ya fueran chingaderas. If I have a fucking suspended and I'm driving. So if I had no license today, I'd figure out how to get from point A to point B. When I was young, I felt like I didn't have an option. Like this is my only option. I felt.
We didn't know.
But yeah. And now, again, I wouldn't fucking even think about doing, unless like fuck, I need to drive to save my fucking life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it's an extreme, of course.
Dude, if you get arrested for that, you don't even get mad.
Yeah.
You're like,
it's like,
what
hey,
was it?
fuck it, dude.
It happened. Mala suerte. My
Like
wife's
being chased by gangsters with guns.
The fuck.
Yeah. But you know what, dog?
Yeah.
It all goes back to that word we learned today.
What's that?
In panochado.
Bro, can I just say right now that the fucking Mario Cruz is consistently coming up with some funny shit.
Yeah.
That fool's like he comes in on some of our comments sometimes, bro, and that motherfucker just hits with some fucking bags,
Right?
homie.
He's gonna start his own podcast soon, dog.
Is he?
Nah.
Anyway, but he does hit some fucking zingers in there.
What'd you think that was when you heard empanochado?
What's that?
What'd you think it meant?
Immediately I thought pussy whooped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you're wrapped up in pussy.
Panocha.
Yeah, empanochado means you're wrapped up in it, Like literally, that's what it translates to. Like a blanket, dog.
Yeah.
That's the word of the
like
day.
a snuggie,
Like
dog.
a pancho full.
Yeah. Your fucking bald head is the clit, dog.
I'm keeping that name,
Homie.
dog.
When because you started playing, what song were we playing?
I was playing.
You played a couple times.
Wanna know your name?
Yes.
Damn, I sound horrible.
Oh shit! I don't know. You're good, homie. And you needed fucking Xavier to do the fucking beatbox, and he fucking laid it down. That's what happened. This, like I said, fuck, everybody's all enamorado, and I started talking about love right there, right? And then the motherfucker said, George is all empanochado.
Yeah.
I started. Go ahead.
It means like swollen pussy though too, right?
No.
What does swollen mean in Spanish?
Hinchado.
Hinchado.
Yeah, but in panocha.
Okay, say it in panochado.
The only thing is una empanada.
It
It means
in a panocha. Empanochado. You're literally whooped. It's literally.
I'm not pussy
you.
whooped. I'm just whooped on pussy.
Well, there you go. That's beautiful. Estás empanochado.
Like, not one pussy gets the lash at me. All of them just
homie,
whoop me.
You know what I just want to say? Fucking empanochado is a beautiful word.
It is.
Like, I had never heard it in my life. I don't know where that motherfucker got that shit from. When I was young, these paisas used to try to speak English, but they wouldn't speak English. They would just add Sean to the end of the fucking thing. Like, fucking, they would say, una cervezation for a beer.
No way.
Fucking saludation, fucking whatever it was, Asian was at the end. And that motherfucker one time said, necesitas una despiojosation. And I just fucking found that to be hysterical in my young age.
Despiojo, because you have fleas?
Like, yeah, to take out your piojos, but he called it a despiojosation. And it literally sounded like it could be a real fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like, we got to get rid of your piojos, so we're going to do a despiojosation on your ass.
That sounds like a tour.
Despiojosation. Empanochado sounds like a goddamn album of somebody who's in love, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to come out with one, dog.
Empanochado.
It's going to be me.
Para todos los empanochados que están escuchando. Ay,
La primera canción es Coca de mi boca.
Sabor a coca.
Sabor a coca.
Yeah, man. Remember, like, sabor
A mí.
Sabor a coca.
I would do my first song would be Baby Daddy Killer. Like Big Daddy King, Baby Daddy. Because I'm a smooth Baby Daddy Killer. Dun, dun, dun.
Empanochado playlist coming soon.
Yeah, Empanochado, too, for you guys, is a fool that plays. Like an Enchado playlist for music would be like bone songs. Like when I hear by the Intruders, I want to know your name. I'm going to kiss you before I try anything, eh? You feel me? I'm going to fucking hold your hand. Kiss you and shit. Be silly. What's your fucking empanochado? How do you say that?
Empanochado.
What's your empanochado song? Where like
everything on Bad Bunny's fucking latest album.
Yeah, Bad Bunny's
No, he's right. Martin's right, because them bitches love that shit. That in the
Bunny's
weekend.
Killing it, bro.
He is, dog.
Bad Bunny's and I fought it. I fought it earlier. I fought it, dog.
Right? You were like, Calladita. I'm going to be quiet on Calladita. Me too, dog.
I be listening to that motherfucker, bro. And he just gets you horny. That buddy gets you horny, bro. He gets me horny. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I said too much.
No, you're good.
I'm not going to go old school like fucking,
no.
You know, like I'm thinking, fuck, Bad Bunny, fuck. All right.
So
makes me want to fucking lamber
it makes
culo,
you
bro.
empanochado.
It makes me empanochado.
No, hey, dog.
What
He
about
has
you, Xavier?
Yeah.
No, same thing. That song, Quiero Perrear Sola.
Yo perreo sola.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Bitches be loving that shit. And I didn't like it either. I was like, I can't catch me at the club saying Quiero Perrear Sola. You know? And I'll be like saying that shit. I'm like, that's fucking weird as fuck.
Like, bro, why do I know that?
Yeah. Hey, have you heard Soy Peor?
What's that?
Soy Peor?
I don't know if I heard.
It's a song that he's like, because of you, bitch. Play everybody.
Damn.
I'm not. I'm gonna play it for you when it's. Hey, dog.
Homeboy had.
It's the stripper. All the strippers play the Bad Bunny right now.
Yeah, dude. Bad Bunny, he's killing it.
He is.
So the dude had a live on Instagram sometime during the quarantine, and homie, I caught some of it. That vato is entertaining, bro.
Yeah.
He was just sitting there, and he played an album. Las que iban a salir pero no salieron, like the ones that I was gonna release but they never
like
got
the Dave
released.
Chappelle last episode.
Let's just fucking play it for you guys right now. See what you think of them. And he started just playing some of that shit, and then he'd do his hits, and then he's dancing with his old lady, and he's just chilling on his couch, and then he's talking to the people, and he's just fucking, and then he's talking to the people around him. He put on a hell of an entertaining show, and I think he broke the record for views on Instagram.
Wow.
I think he had higher than Cardi B, who I think held the record before him, which is very fucking impressive.
Yeah, he has a Netflix special out right now, too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What?
It's Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Doing his music, or?
Dude, you know some kids try to reenact his music video by lighting a car up and they died?
Yeah.
out in South America, and you know what the mom said? Mi hijo está bien pendejo. What if that would have happened here? They would have blamed him. They would have done some cancel culture.
Man, you can't blame him for the kids being stupid.
Yeah, but here you would. You would hear the mom saying, "No, you wouldn't think so."
Oh, not.
I don't know. Well, you got outvoted right now.
I don't know. I think they would. They'd be like, Trump said,
Estás equivocado.
Trump said chlorine, and people drank, and they want to blame him.
Yeah, but this is different. Like, look, dog, right now.
Oh, they'll blame it.
Right now, if you can't blame motherfuckers for gangster hip hop and video games for shootings, you can't blame that.
You can't do, not when
you're on the wrong podcast.
If you still have Call of Duty, dog.
Yeah.
You know, if you still got fucking GTA, dog.
Hey, homie. Hey, I'm going to do Call of Duty.
If you got San Andreas, dog.
Hey, how about Call of Duty where you're a pimp trying to fight other pimps to take their hoes? Call of Duty.
Oh, shoot, and you're fighting.
Yeah, and you're fighting
so
like
gangster fighting.
It's like the Warriors. Every like other pimps, they have like logos. Yeah, every turf.
Yeah.
You know,
that'd be a crazy.
Over here we got the Martin Mañacos and Wilmas.
You'd have to have the barrio sign off. You'd have to make fake ones, dog.
What's the most?
Because remember they had the orphans on the the orphans, the
orphans were the weakest.
Those were the baseball fools, right?
No, the baseball fools were the.
I thought those were the orphans.
No, the orphans were the first fools. They didn't get invited to the meeting. They were levas. They were lames, and they were mad that they didn't hear about it.
Who were the baseball ones?
Those were some Fury.
Damn, that was such a fucking good. I gotta see that.
And then they had the fools in roller skates at the end.
Yeah.
And then the Lizzies were the lesbians.
Damn.
Remember the Lizzies?
Yes.
And then they also.
And then that vato in the fucking in the on the radio fucking.
The first ones they went against were the skinheads fools on the bus. Remember, it was loud and they ran. They were all skinheads on that school bus.
God, I don't remember at all.
Yeah,
but I got to go back and see that fucking movie. That's a funny ass fucking movie.
But I had a moment once.
Video game.
Yeah,
what?
I had a moment like Warriors once where we did some beef. I remember being young, dog, and like we all had to run away, so I got lost in the escape, and I ended up being like 15 miles away from my neighborhood, and I had to go through about 15 neighborhoods, dog. Very active. And if I didn't go through these neighborhoods, I was going to get caught. Like, once I went on the main street, I was done. And I remember, fool, I just fucking rolled up my pants like they were shorts. I put my socks down low. I fucking, I got one of my T-shirts and I put it on my head like I was training and shit. And I just ran home, dog. Like, I heard... I heard all that shit. I remember just running, dog. Like running, dog.
You know what's fucking funny, homie? When you said that, there was this dude. He was dating a friend of mine, right? And he was hard. Like he had done time. This was years ago. He had done a lot of time. He had spent a lot of his life locked up, and he had done like solitary stuff, And that vato was like just programmed. Like program. I remember he came over.
Of course.
He came over like the pad, and he was young. Like he had a young mind. He was older, but he had a young mind. And like I had made some fucking. I cooked for everybody because we were gonna go to some chingadera, and I made fucking. What's fucking like some kind of pasta, I think it wasn't linguine. It was the fettuccine. It was a fucking fettuccine with some fucking sausages, right? Like some Italian sausage of some sort.
That shit sounds bomb.
And then I did some sauce for it, la chingada, and it was spinach fucking fettuccine. And that motherfucker said, hey, and I heard him tell his chick, but he was like, he thought he was whispering. He goes, hey, you put weenies in the spaghetti. And I was like, fuck, and I'm not going to correct this fool. What am I going to give him a lesson on fucking sausages right now, dog? Like, hey, fuck it, they're weenies, eh? You know what I mean?
I would have, dog, just because they asked who I am. I'm like, hey, I was scared, homie. And, weenies are from Dollar Tree.
Homie, it's funny, dude. She had his urn. She had just gotten his urn, and it was all his remains because he passed away, right? and it was all his remains, and she had it in the car, and she seatbelted the urn because she had hit the brakes and it went forward. She's like, oh fuck, I don't want this food to spill. So she seatbelted him into the seat.
Damn, with the airbag?
Homie, she got pulled over. And the fucking cop was like, what the fuck is that? And she goes, those are my boyfriend's remains, you know? And he's like, and what the fuck? You take him out for a cruise or what? Like, because, he was seatbelted on.
Yeah.
And she goes, no, I just got them right now. Like, but like the guy was being like, what? Because it looked like she was literally hanging out with this fool.
Hey, I would have took that fool. I would have took that fool in the carpool lane.
But anyway, that vato one time was talking about, like, I showed up at his pad and there was a bicycle there, and I go, oh, fuck, cool bike. He goes, yeah. He goes, I had to jack some food for it because, fuck, man.
That used to be in, dog, goes, jacking bikes?
Yeah, he goes, I got stranded and I had to cross a few fucking hoods, and I had to get through. So you got to do what you got to do. And I just, I took his bike and I fucking just hauled ass. So, like, when you say you were running like that, this vato was hauling ass on a bike like that with the same mentality. Yeah. Like, I just got to get through here, That's fucking gangster, man.
Nah, homie, it was, fuck, dog. How do I think it? It was very stupid of me because a lot of people got locked up. Like, fools were just like, they didn't do what I did, dog. They took the main street and the cops got them. It was weird, fool. It was like the first time feeling like a refugee or a fugitive. Like, everybody's after me. Like, I was running, dog, and like there was times. You got to remember, I've never been in these areas, so I was running for. Then I had to fucking jump, and this is where I knew I was safe, dog. So I'm running, and then all I see is it ends, and there's a fence, and I jump over the fence, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm on the freeway. But then in my head, I'm going, you're out of Enemyville. I fucking run to the nearest exit that I know, dog. And then from fucking there, I walked for like 10 minutes and just said, all right, I got to get back home. Like, hey, dog, it was weird. But it was nothing like Warriors.
Yeah, the fucking Warriors. That was a fun movie, bro. Fun. That was a good movie.
Xavier, you ever seen Warriors?
Yeah.
What's it about?
It's about these two people that fucking fight for the city or whatever. I've seen it in a while. It's not? What is it about?
They fight for the city?
Hold on, what's this, Martin? Hey, Martin, what's your most favorite gangster movie of all time?
Oh, fuck.
Gangster, dog.
I don't know, like Mexican gangster, Italian gangster.
Gangster. You could be whatever you want.
God damn. That's a hard question. There's just so many different genres of it. Like there's, I mean, if you could consider Dark Legacy either a conspiracy movie or a gangster movie, which was whether linked Bush and I'm not trying to step on Xavier's fucking territory.
No.
But I'm talking Bush, where they linked Bush and the CIA, which are the biggest gangsters.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking like a street gangster. People that we like for me, it'd be the most gangsters movie I seen is American Me.
I was gonna say American Me.
Ask this fool right here the most gangster shit he's ever seen.
What's that?
Not the most gangsterous one, but it was gangster as fuck when I grew up. Fucking 8 Mile. Martin. The camera is on him. Okay, Martin.
Hey,
Martin, look, he gets okay in the beginning of the movie. First of all, I'm 9 years old. I'm 9 years old.
Wait. Let me ask. What did you feel when he said 8 Mile? Let's just be honest. What did you feel?
His youth.
Okay.
Definitely his youth.
I was 9 years old. I tried to watch it because I had the fucking CD. My mom, we turned it on.
No one gets killed. No one even puts drugs in their ass.
But that's like an early memory for your ass.
Yeah. I mean, so I'm watching it.
I mean, some people would say, Scarface.
It is gangster.
Like I said, there's some people.
Okay, but there's no gangs in it, though.
Yes, there is.
Drug gangs.
Cartels.
Yeah, that's gangs.
That's gangs.
Hey, look at it.
Okay, Free World? Free World was a gang?
No, baby.
You know, I mean, look, like
dog trying to hide the pizza, dog.
Those are the you know, when you start talking about the, you know, the Godfather trilogy, you know,
that's gangster as fuck.
That's gangster as fuck. So there's so many that are so like fucking, you know.
But American Me is still more gangster.
American Me is fucking gangster as fuck because you see the
everything.
Yes, you do. And I mean, a lot of people got blasted. That consulted on that movie.
Yeah,
you know,
nobody on 8 Mile was threatened.
Eminem, what are you talking about? He got beat up.
The only that chick died though. Morgan Murphy. Is that
the druggie, the girlfriend. I don't know. It was just gangster as fuck, fool. Because I was supposed to watch it and we had like a family event. My mom was there, my dad was there, my sister was there, and then what happens? Eminem's fucking mom's getting boned by his friend, and that stopped the whole movie for me. That was dope. My mom didn't give me no chance. I was all upset, and it was just I was like, "That's a gangster movie."
That's I don't know that I would put that up there on gangster, but American Me was fucking, you know,
not just because I'm Mexican, but it
no. It just it showed a lot of the politics of prison, you know.
You remember South Central? The movie South Central?
No.
When I was talking about Hoover?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's a pretty gangster one, but it's more like the black style.
Is it still around? Can you watch it?
Yeah, it's a good soundtrack.
Where's it on?
It's on Google Play. It's probably on. Yeah, it had a
South Central.
South Central.
I'll check it out. That's
and
you know, I was just watching the 92 riots.
Uh-huh.
The documentary that's on Netflix. I hadn't seen it, and I just saw it for the first time, and I got to go back. And it was late, so I missed the last half hour, I think. But just I remember seeing it then. I was in my early 20s, and then I remember seeing it now, and it's like, oh fuck! Like when you see all the different, because back there the information came at you, but it's not like today where you could just keep revisiting it and Googling it and checking it out. You missed it on the fucking news or on the paper. You missed it, you know? And so when you fucking start stringing it all together and showing all the different, you know, things that were fucking happening, you know, at the time, and you remember a lot of it, but when you fucking see it pieced together, you're like, my God, this is... How did anybody not see this shit coming,
when someone edits it?
You know?
When they show the 63 riots and then the 92 and how the same formula?
Dude, it's insane.
Hey, my boy, I want to keep going, but the fucking cameras are running out, dog.
Oh, shit, okay.
Usually, we've been killing it. Martin.
The world's burning, George, and there's so much fucking... And every time
I come here, I
love it because... Fucking, I enjoy just coming here and having a conversation with you.
Me too, my boy. You know, I love talking to you.
And then we talk off the camp. You know, when when I get here, we talk. You know, before I leave, we hang out. And it's always a fucking good time. And I
too, my boy.
I appreciate your hospitality all the
for
time. For
sure, all day, dog. I still got your poster too, dog. The old vintage one. I still have. I got to put a frame on it.
Oh no, it's all good, brother. Yeah. I mean, you know, nothing but love for you all the time. And
right back.
Xavier, fucking love you, motherfuckers. And
Happy Father's Day, dog.
Gracias, same to you, and fucking to all the George Perez story fucking listeners, man. You motherfuckers are fucking some crazy motherfuckers, bro.
They be begging hard.
Yeah, no. Well, people ask me like, fucking, you know, the George Perez stories. They're fucking crazy over there, huh? And it's like, yeah, you know what? But you guys are some bad motherfuckers, bro.
Thank you.
Crazy is relative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like it. I like saying it. I know everybody knows, but there's some new people that don't know. You have a couple podcasts out, dog. Tell them what's going on.
I do the Yo podcast with Martin and Hooter. It's me and my son. And we just, you know, we say a lot of dumb shit. And
the church one? You saw a church?
So I started Heretic Ministries, and I was doing services on Sunday. And then I realized, like, you know, I had people fucking showing up for these services, and I'm like, holy fuck, man. Like, I gotta, you know, last thing I want to do is fucking fuck around and get labeled a cult leader, dude. That shit's fucking.
Waco came
homie. Like, I'm like, man, I gotta be careful with this shit, because, you know, and it's not like I was fucking talking crazy shit, you know, but I was just not your typical church service.
Yeah.
It had church content, but it wasn't a church service. So I'm revisiting the Heretic Ministries coming up, and then I have a Spanish podcast called No Te Asustes, which means don't get scared. And again, we talk about a lot of fucking crazy shit. And, you know, a lot of Mexicans are, you know, they swear they're super conservative at home, but they go outside and they're maniacos, bro.
Straight
you know?
up.
So, you know, No Te Asustes, and then Diosito loves you. And that's it, homie. You know,
That's
just martinmoreno.com for all the other chingaderas.
Fuck yeah. Thanks for coming on, my boy.
Thank you for having me, George.
No, I hate that we got to end it soon, but
that
it was
sucks,
long.
yeah,
It was long, though. Trust me, it was long.
Okay.
X to the F, A, G.
What's up?
Chilling, fool. You got like 2 seconds because his battery's going to die.
Nothing. I got a show July 17th and July 18th in Spokane and Tacoma, Washington. Get your tickets at samtripoli.com, huh?
Disneyland opens July 17th.
For real?
Yeah. They're petitioning for it.
Damn, I mean, you can't. That's fucked up. That does not sound safe.
Yo, I think I have a show July 15th. Brea Improv. Hey, if you buy tickets, they might pay me. If not, they're going to book me for another show. Martin Moreno, X to the FAG. Me, the baby daddy killed her. Now,
Empanochado
in the building. With that being said, this is episode 167. Don't forget, TJ Showgirls every Wednesday in the city of Staten has 2-for-1 Wednesdays. Free to get in. See you guys there. With that being said, take a shower. Black Power. Late.